I am giving this product a second chance, even though technically I haven't given it a first chance, or one that you've seen. I think I did a reel using these and I was like, no, I don't want to use that because there's so many ways these can be used and there's only so much time you can put into a short video, you know? So I'm just cleaning them. So there's a reason I look excessively shiny. I've just got a base down. I haven't done powder or anything like that because I want to talk about the About Face Ballet Beam Highlighting Pearls. Now, when these first were shown online, I was so excited. I was like, this looks so cool. It looks unique, it looks good, it looks different. And a lot of people are like, why is this exciting? We've had round shaped things before. It's not the shape. Not everyone's not excited because it comes in little domed things. It's exciting because this is a whole highlighter palette in one small case. You have your highlights, you have some bronzes, you have these blush shades. You can mix them all together, you can use them individually. I was really excited about owning this. So I ordered them from the US. I had them shipped to my US address because they weren't available in the UK. Are they available in the UK now? I don't even know. Did I have them shipped here? I can't remember. I had to buy them off the US website. What was I saying? Yes, okay, anyway, here it is. So you can see I very much used it. I went in with a brush and swashed it all around. If I still have the reel, I'll put it in here. If I don't have it, because I never post it, then I won't. Look what I have. I don't think I've been this excited to try a product in a very long time. These are new from About Face. These are the Ballet Beam Highlighting Pearls. I have Pirouette and Arabesque. They're kind of smaller than I anticipated them being. I did think they'll be a bit bigger. Doesn't change how excited I am for the product at all. There's been a lot of excitement around these and a lot of people being like excited and then showing us pictures of like round eyeshadows. It's not just the shape that's exciting. Do you realize how multifunctioning this product is? I have about 50 cream highlighters in one drawer. If I could have them all in one palette, that would be absolutely amazing. And these basically give you all these options in one, or you can use them all together. My UK friends, I'm sorry I had to order these from the US to my US address, then forwarded to the UK. So not here just yet. They might be by the time this goes up. But my audience are like 80 to 95% US based, so this is for you and me. We'll start with Pirouette and the brush it came with. I'm just gonna go over the whole lot. Here. Ooh, wet looking. Okay, I actually don't like that brush with that. That's too big for me. Want a little bit more control, something like that. This will be great for the body though. Shoulders, legs. It's so glowy, my camera can't focus. You got it? Good. So this is, I would say, a little bit light for my skin tone. But what I really wanted to try was just taking one and just like placing it over the lid, just to give a bit of a glow. Let's take the lighter one here, under the brow. Oh, that's very light. Okay, I can see why this might be too light for me now. The glow is great though, that's intense. Let's try the other shades on the other side, which I think might be better for people with skin tones like me and darker. Oh, that's quite red actually. Okay, so this is giving more blush because you do have those more like reddy bronzy shades in there. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed. Love the glow. I love the product. I think it's really beautiful. I just took this bottom shade here and used it on my nose as a highlight, which that would work for me by itself. Love this. I love the concept. However, this is too light for somebody my skin tone and a little bit deeper. This is too red on my skin tone. If I want the highlight from this, I don't necessarily want blush from this if I want to use all the shades all together. So I would love something I could use as a highlight, perhaps something a little bit peachier that sits in between, because this is giving a little bit gray on me and this is giving blush on me. So we have a choice of like, if you're super fair, you get highlight. If you're a little bit deeper, you get blush. But beautiful product, beautiful texture. Let's get some in-betweens though. I need a peachy one. So I used it and I was disappointed, right? Let me tell you why. Because love it, love the idea. I think it's great. However, your options are use them all individually, great, or use it all together as a highlight, right? The only issue is, which you would have seen in that video, this on me altogether is blush. This on me altogether is white. There is nothing for me. And I'm like medium tone, right? None of these suit me as just a highlight when it's mixed all together. Which, oh, boo-hoo, nothing's in my shade when everything literally comes in my shade. But I don't mean it like that. I mean that this is actually quite a limited product in terms of what you can do with it, despite it looking like a world full of adventure. My curl is terrible to say because I can't even tell you how hot it is in this room. I can't even believe I'm wearing long sleeves. I need to film this and be done with the day. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna do like the lightest palette first, which is called Pirouette. I will do on this side, and then the deeper shade, which I believe it's called Arabesque. Arabesque, I'll do on this side. Listen, I like About Face. I think they're doing like incredible things. They describe these as 9 3D highlighting pearls with a soft, radiant finish. They say it allows for a dynamic variety of shades you can mix, match, and layer to customize your glow. The light reflective formula in this buildable cream powder hybrid creates a luminous finish. And in directions, it says to swirl your favorite brush across pearls until coated and apply to high points of the face for a light reflective sheen. Oh shit, I'm not sure what this person's done to theirs. Destroyed upon arrival using KBeauty brush. Yeah, oh my gosh. So there was a brush with it, which I actually got, which it was actually terrible. I don't even think I have it more. So I'm pretty convinced that you have 2 of the same shade here, 2 of the same shade here and here, and then there's a few different shades in there. So what I'll show you is this pinker shade first, which we are doing on this side. This is the pinker shade on my skin. Again, just kind of looks white. Then you have this almost like rose gold shade next to it, which looks slightly different. I think on a fairer skin tone, it would look a lot more different. You have this yellowy gold too, which looks like this. This is the one I think is the same, although it does look slightly different. No, it's the same. Then you have this really beautiful like bluey shade as well. A kind of duller pink, which you can't really see on my skin. Then you do have like a pure white, which I'll just pop up here. And then a very pearlescent, almost white shade like this. So they look, you know, doable. They look beautiful. They feel beautiful. The texture's absolutely wonderful. Let me show you the other palette. So again, I think you have 3 of the same shade here, then 3 of the same here, and then these 3 are different. So you have this shade, which is like a peachy, you can't really see that. I guess like a peachy copper, but not leaning too copper. You have a bronze, which is like a true bronze. You have a red. You have this kind of pinky red. This deep kind of burgundy, which is beautiful. Look at that. And then I believe the next 2 shades, are they the same as what's in there already? So I think they're the same. So you definitely get a few more, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but visually, you get a few more options in this palette. So this is the options in the light one, this is in the deeper one. So you can see if this was all mixed together on me, it's blush. If this was all mixed together on me, yes, it's highlight, but there's so many white tone shades in this that it just looks white. Let me take this off and I'll show you them all together. Okay, I look a little bit flat and crazy. Okay, let me show you all these shades mixed together on me as a highlight. So I'm gonna make sure I go around all the edges and in the middle, and I'm also like spinning my brush a little bit just to make sure I am getting every single shade. Where did I put the lighter one again? Here. Okay, so you can see it is pure white on me. That is all those shades mixed together. Pure white. Like, listen, I use some lighter highlights. I use some lighter things on me, but this is ashy. That I've never looked so like insanely like that looks like the color white. You know what I mean? Even there, it isn't very complimentary to me at all. The deeper one altogether, again, making sure I'm getting every single shade, you'll see is more of a blush. I don't want a red blush. You know what I mean? To be fair, I did just get this one for comparison and review purposes. Here's my only thing as well. Thinking about the texture, something I really didn't think about when purchasing these, is if it's going to be a blush, I don't want it to be this metallic. Can you see how it shows up so much detail on my face? Scars from chickenpox. The deepness, oh god, that's so hollow, of this area here. All this kind of texture that captures the light. It's absolutely normal to have texture in your skin, but we don't want to enhance it. You know what I mean? We don't want to make it look like this. So really, I don't want to use this as a blush. I don't want to use it on areas where I have more texture. All I really want to do is use it as a highlight on these pinpoint areas here. Now, what if I mix a little bit of this with the white one? I think would give me a more peachier kind of highlight, sure. But again, this redder tone on my skin tone, anyway, on deeper skin tones, it's gonna look amazing. But on me, it gives a little bit like metallic. Not glow, not shine, metal, metallic, Look, 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 can you see how this kind of formula captures the light? And as it captures the light, look how it captures the texture on my skin. My skin doesn't look like this in real life, but when I enhance that skin texture with this kind of formula, it looks crazy. So my foundation probably keeps looking really sketchy in all my beard because I keep taking it off and reapplying. Okay, so that's my thoughts on those individually. I would say though that I could probably go into this shade here and use it as a really nice like rose gold highlight. Like that looks beautiful. It's not white. Do you see what I mean? Like when I'm here, you can't see the color anymore. Whereas when it was all together, wherever I moved my face, I looked white. I looked like I had used white shimmery face paint on my face. Same with a red tone one, I can probably go into this shade here and use a little bit just up here. And listen, don't get me wrong, I think these are great for some people. Like I've seen it on people online and they look absolutely stunning in it. It looks beautiful on them. But I would like to be able to use these the same as everyone else. If I want to be able to mix them all together and use them as one highlighter like everyone else, I want to be able to do that. Highlight is never red. First of all, no matter what skin tone you put on, the deeper skin tone, it's never going to be red. These bronzy tones, beautiful. I think they can fix this, and I think there's only really one fix for this. This is a beautiful product, right? The texture's stunning. I think it's a really beautiful formula. I love the idea, but you need 2 more shades. Hear me out. You need a peachier one. You need a group of peach. So this one, the next deeper is going to be peachy tones, not orange. We're talking like, you know, we're talking maybe starting from here and a little bit peachier, adding some, maybe a little bit deeper pink, but not quite virgin on this. Then we need a coppery yellow palette, one that has yellow that isn't like this yellow and that isn't too gold. So we need that kind of in between. It can be a highlight, it can be whatever, because this isn't a blush on fair skin. This is always going to be a highlight. This is a blush on deeper skin. It's never going to be a highlight altogether. I'm talking about mixed all together. So what's going on? So what are we doing? You know what I mean? What are these products and for who? So it's a different product depending on your skin tone and how you choose to interpret that product. It just doesn't quite make sense to me. This is, again, nothing against the brand. I mean, let's take a look at this one as like on the eyelids. I think it's beautiful on the lids. That's nice. Again, be careful of texture, but you know, there are multiple uses for this product in general. But I would like to know kind of their view of what this product is for everyone. So I just want to see a few reviews. There are some 5-star ones. It says, fun, I use this every day. Good. Pretty, but I think it's for darker skin tones. So that's what I mean. They got this one, which is the red is so overpowering in this palette that it can only be one thing when it's used all together. Someone says, new favorite highlighter. Great, excellent and fun to use. Love that. There are some 2-star reviews. This one says it's so tiny. Really, that pigment, the texture is nice, but the colors are not showing. I did think it was a bigger palette, a bigger pan when I first saw it. I don't think the size is that disappointing. I don't know how quick you're going to get through something like that. Cute overall, I guess. It's very pretty and the variety in colors is a plus, but I was hoping for more pigment and the product itself tends to cake up when applied over eyeshadow or foundation. Great for highlighting my brow, inner eye, the tip of my nose, and not much else. A cute pocket highlighter that came with a free brush. Oh, the brush was free, great. I don't know if you're meant to use it over powdery products because in all the pictures, the models are just using it with on their cheeks. And I was surprised in this picture here, this lady with this skin tone is claiming to use this one when no. No, maybe very, very lightly, but no. I am disappointed in this. However, if they came out with more shades, I would be interested in getting one because I feel like it can be a great multi-purpose product, just not right now. They need a little bit more. They need to go back to the drawing board a little bit and think of, okay, what is this product? What are we doing with this product? When are people going to use this product? How are people going to use this product? Can everybody use it for the same thing? Can everyone use it as a highlighter? Can everyone use it as a blush? You see what I'm saying? And those two things are going to be quite difficult to do because not every highlight color can be a blush color. So yeah. It's very confusing in my mind. If you've tried this, let me know what you think. Let me know your first impressions of this. Were you going to try this too? This is no shade to About Face. I think what they do with their brand is very artistic. I really like it and I love the directions they go in. I think it's really refreshing to see. And I'm still interested in trying some of their other stuff. But yes, all right, let me know your opinions below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.